It is better to be hated for what you are than to be loved for what you are not. That was said by Andre Gide. People will always be gay, but it depends on the person and society's acceptance. Today it feels socially gay people are hated by some, but in reality they are loved and accepted by almost all. The first gay pride parade was held so that people would feel more comfortable with coming out. In this way it provided them with a comfortable family to go to and to be comforted. We are going to talk about the banning of same-sex marriage, recognizing same-sex unions, and legalizing of same-sex marriage, and gay marriage being socially unacceptable by some. The banning of gay marriage. Maryland became the first state to pass a statute banning same-sex marriage. They included it in their family law code, stating marriage to only be allowed between one man and one woman. They purposely put it in their code to be one man, one woman. No fault in between to be with anyone else. On September 21st, 1996, Bill Clinton signed the Defense of Marriage Act, making it illegal for federal government to recognize same-sex couples. Then, on May 17, 2004, Massachusetts became the first state to allow same-sex couples to share in the freedom of marrying. September 4, 2012, the Democratic Party became the first political party to endorse in their national party platform, meaning they're the first party that came behind gay marriage. They said that they stood for it. In 1992, Ontario, Canada, wrote that all the employees of Levi Strauss & Company were granted full medical benefits for domestic partners. This was a huge deal back then because domestic partners weren't recognized by anyone. Therefore, they had no benefits as a couple because they were not a couple. Following that, in May in 1997, Hawaii offered domestic partnership benefits as well. New York in 1992 states that if the same couples had been together for 10 years, they were considered a family. This was a huge deal to finally get someone to say that same-sex couples were an actual family. In 1998, Hawaii and Alaska became the first U.S. states to legalize gay marriage. But before that, in 1993, Norway and Denmark became the first countries ever to legalize gay marriage. Pretty soon here in June, the Supreme Court are going to make a ruling on whether or not all 50 states should allow gay marriage. That's pretty huge. We've been fighting for this for a long time. And finally, they're just going to make one big ruling instead of each state coming together and fighting for their own state and acceptance. In the eyes of the people, we cannot always please them. Gay marriage has come so far in its fight for being recognized. So far, 36 states have made it legal. Sure, there was a time when all you saw was a man and a woman together. Times change, and we have to learn to change with them. Just like black and white weren't on the same level, in time, black and white came together, got along, and were on the same level. No one person has the right to judge another who they can and cannot love. It is better to be hated for what you are than to be loved for what you are not.